Well, May is National Trauma Survivors Month, and if you or someone you know has been through a traumatic event, we're on your side with ways you can get support. Mary Coker Green is Miss Hoover, and she joins us now in studio with more on the mental wellness campaign called Flip the Switch. Thanks for being with us today.
I'm excited to be here.
You know, this is a very tough subject to approach. I know you yourself have been through a traumatic event. Do you mind sharing a little bit with our viewers about your experience?
Absolutely. My senior year of high school, I was involved in a traumatic head-on collision car accident. Up until this point, I knew nothing about mental health, about trauma survivors, and in an instant, my life changed. Unfortunately, the man who hit me passed away. And so at 17, I was involved in a head-on collision that included a fatality, and it threw me into a world of trauma, of PTSD, of counseling, things that I was totally unaware of. And because I was presently competing in the Miss Alabama organization and was pushed to have a drive for service, for something that I'm personally passionate about, I knew that this was a group of people that I desired to serve and walk alongside. And so about a week later, I looked at my dad and I remember telling him, I don't know what my life's about to look like, but I know this is a group of people that I desire to walk alongside and serve.
And I love how you took something that could have been so negative and you've turned it into a positive. So tell us about your platform and about Flip the Switch.
Absolutely. So Flip the Switch is a mental wellness campaign. It is designed to educate individuals on the importance of mental health and emotional well-being and challenge individuals and cultivate that community of individuals, because what's most important is that you're walking alongside people who are there to support you, there to encourage you. I've had several programs implemented throughout the years, an Everyday Encourager program in elementary schools to foster that environment of encouragement in school systems, a More Than Music program at hospitals to create an identity beyond illnesses for patients and family members within hospitals, and then most recently have been working with Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm working alongside fire stations in the city of Hoover and equipping first responders with my children's book and a few other mental wellness resources for families who are currently encountering trauma. Whenever they come to a house that's been burned down, a car accident that includes a young child, they have these resources to immediately give them.
Oh wow, that's real sweet. May 17th, I understand, is National Trauma Survivors Day, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything specifically for that day, anything that you want our viewers to know?
I will be at Station 11 that entire day, and then the following week on the 24th and the 25th, I'll be rotating different fire stations across the city of Hoover. But throughout the month of May, I'm also doing a drive or drop boxes where you can donate gift cards to be given to these families. So in each of these children's books, there is a envelope of resources. It has some tags for local businesses, some yoga, trauma that I've actually gotten to do myself, and then alongside these gift cards so that if it's a family who lost their home, they have a way to get clothing in those first few days. I know my personal story, those first few days, nobody really wanted to cook, but I needed to eat some food. My parents didn't really want to leave me, and so having those gift cards for food, for grocery store runs, so that these families are able to spend time with one another in community while they're healing.
That is amazing. As we wrap up, is there a website or a phone number that anybody could call or to get more information?
Absolutely. I have an Instagram that's at miss.hoover. In the link in the bio, there's a link tree that has connections to my website, my email, my phone number, everything that I'm doing throughout the month of May. I would love to see people from the city of Hoover there.
I love that. All right, Mary Coker Green, thank you so much, and thank you for your service to the community.
Thank you so much for having me.